Over 90% of all car owners are wasting thousands every year on repairs they could easily handle with items at home. But here's the kicker. One hack on this list could literally save you $3,000 in services. Here's 15 car hacks so genius you 100% don't know about. Let's dive in with hack number 15, hairdryer dent popper. You walk out to your car and notice a dent on your door. Here's how you can fix it. Grab a regular hairdryer and heat the dented area for 30 to 60 seconds on high heat. Get it close, about 2 to 3 inches from the surface. Once the plastic or metal is warm, press firmly from behind the panel with your hand, or use a can of compressed air held upside down to blast cold air directly onto the heated dent. The rapid temperature change causes the material to contract and pop back into its original shape. A hairdryer costs nothing if you already own one, and a can of compressed air runs $5 at any office supply store. Your dent disappears in minutes, and you avoided a body shop bill that could have covered a month of groceries. What they don't tell you is that most small dents on modern cars happen on flexible plastic panels that respond incredibly well to heat expansion and cold contraction. The metal underneath hasn't actually torn or creased. It's just been pushed out of position. And here's the kicker. Body shops quote, "hail damage by the dent count and charge hundreds per dent." A hairdryer and some compressed air lets you knock out a dozen of them yourself for $5. They make a fortune on damage you can reverse in your own driveway. Hack number 14, the headlight revival. Your headlights are yellowed, foggy, and making your car look a decade older than it is. The mechanic charges you $200 to $600 per headlight assembly for full replacement. But here's a trick nobody wants to tell you. Cut a lemon in half and rub it directly onto your headlight lens using firm circular motions. The citric acid breaks through the oxidation layer and strips away the yellow haze. After scrubbing with the lemon for a couple of minutes, rinse the lens clean with water and dry it with a cloth. Then apply a thin layer of Vaseline over the entire headlight surface and buff it in. The petroleum jelly seals the plastic and creates a protective barrier against UV damage. One lemon costs about 50 cents and a jar of Vaseline runs $3. Both headlights fully restored for under $4. Your visibility at night improves dramatically, and you just avoided replacing parts that weren't actually broken. What they don't tell you is that headlight fogging is purely a surface oxidation problem. The plastic lens underneath is structurally completely fine. And here's the kicker. The Vaseline layer keeps the lenses looking clear for months by continuously conditioning the plastic against UV rays. Shops sell you UV headlight coating sprays for $20 to $40 that do exactly the same thing. You're already holding the answer in your medicine cabinet. Hack number 13, the scuff eraser. You've got scuff marks on your bumper or door from a parking lot scrape. The paint isn't gouged, but the marks are visible and making your car look beat up. The detailer wants $100 to $300 to buff and polish the affected panels. Here's what they hide from you. Dab a generous amount of Vaseline directly onto the scuff mark using your finger or a soft cloth. Work it into the mark using slow circular motions for about a minute. The petroleum in Vaseline fills the micro-abrasions in your clear coat and restores the glossy surface, making the scuff blend back into the surrounding paint. A jar of Vaseline costs $3 and handles scuffs all over your entire car. Your paint looks clean and polished, and you didn't spend $1 at a detail shop. What they don't tell you is that most exterior scuffs aren't damage to the actual paint layer at all. They're surface contamination or disturbed clear coat that can be treated with lubrication and gentle friction. No machine polisher required. And here's the kicker. Vaseline also works as a temporary protectant on the treated area, repelling water and dirt while you assess whether the scuff needs any further attention. Detailers want you panicking over every mark, so you book appointments. A $3 jar of Vaseline turns most of those emergencies into non-events. Hack number 12, the paint doctor. Your car's paint feels rough and gritty even after washing. The detailer recommends a full paint decontamination and polish for $150 to $400. But here's the truth they will never tell you. Buy a clay bar kit from any auto parts store for $10 to $20. Spray the included lubricant onto a small section of your paint and glide the clay bar back and forth across the surface using light pressure. You'll feel and hear the clay pulling out embedded contaminants, brake dust, road tar, and industrial fallout that washing can't remove. Wipe the area clean with a microfiber cloth and move to the next section. Your paint will feel glass smooth and look significantly brighter and cleaner. A clay bar kit lasts through multiple treatments on the same car. You just did professional-grade paint decontamination for $15. What they don't tell you is that clay barring is step one of every professional detail job. Shops charge you luxury prices to perform this process as part of a larger package when the product itself is cheap, and the technique takes minutes to learn. And here's the kicker. Applying wax or sealant after clay, barring bonds dramatically better to the paint because all the contaminants blocking adhesion are gone. You get longer-lasting paint protection and spend less maintaining it. Detailers profit by bundling simple steps and charging for the package. You can do each step yourself for a fraction of the cost. Hack number 11, the wheel wipe. Your steering wheel is covered in grime, oil buildup, and dark marks from years of use. The detailer offers interior cleaning services starting at $80 to $200 and claims they need specialized leather or vinyl cleaners to do it safely. But here's the hack. Dampen a magic eraser sponge with water and wring it out so it's barely moist. Gently rub it over the grimy sections of your steering wheel using light pressure. The melamine foam lifts embedded dirt and oil out of the surface material without harsh chemicals or aggressive scrubbing. Marks that have been building up for years come off in seconds. A pack of magic erasers costs $3 to $5 and gives you enough to clean your entire interior multiple times. Your steering wheel looks and feels clean again without booking a single appointment. What they don't tell you is that steering wheel grime is mostly oil transfer from your hands combined with dust and debris that gets pressed into the surface over time. It sits on top of the material rather than permanently staining it. And here's the kicker. Use light pressure only. The magic eraser is mildly abrasive, so you want to let the material do the work rather than scrubbing hard. Detailers charge premium rates for interior restoration that a $4 sponge handles perfectly. They profit from making cleaning sound complicated. Hack number 10, the collar wheel clean. Your tires are caked in brake dust and road grime, and no amount of rinsing seems to get them clean. The car wash offers a premium wheel and tire package for $40 to $80 using their specialized cleaning products. But here's the truth. Pour a can of regular Coca-Cola directly onto your tires and let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. The phosphoric acid in Coke breaks down brake dust, road tar, and oxidation buildup the same way expensive wheel cleaners do. Scrub with a stiff brush and rinse thoroughly with water. Your tires and rims will look dramatically cleaner. A can of Coke costs about $1 and can treat all 4 tires. You just did a professional level tire clean for pocket change. What they don't tell you is that most commercial tire and wheel cleaners are acid-based formulas. You're paying $15 to $25 for a product built around the same chemistry that's already in your fridge. And here's the kicker. Make sure you rinse thoroughly after using Coke, because the sugar content can attract dirt if any residue is left behind. Car wash facilities make easy money on wheel cleaning packages because customers assume they need specialized equipment. A $1 can of soda exposes how simple the chemistry actually is. Before we get into the ones that will really blow your mind, do me a favor. Smash that like button. We spent days digging up these tricks that mechanics and detailers actively hide from customers. Your like helps us keep exposing this stuff. Now let's get into the ones that could actually save you hundreds every single year. Hack number 9, the filter swap. Your AC smells musty, your airflow feels weak, and the dealership tells you your cabin air filter needs replacing. They quote you $60 to $120 for the part and labor. But here's what they're hiding. Open your glove box, remove everything inside it, and squeeze the sides inward to let it drop all the way down. Behind it, you'll find your cabin air filter slot. Slide the old filter out. Note the direction of the airflow arrow on the frame, and slide your new filter in the same way. Close the glove box back up. Done. A replacement cabin air filter costs $10 to $20 at any auto parts store. The entire process takes 5 minutes and requires 0 tools. You just did a service the dealer charges $60 to $100 in labor for. What they don't tell you is that on the vast majority of modern vehicles, the cabin air filter is specifically designed to be owner replaceable. There's no mechanical skill involved. It's a slide-out drawer behind your glove box. And here's the kicker. Dealers recommend cabin air filter replacement at every single service visit, regardless of its actual condition. Pulling it out and visually inspecting it yourself takes 30 seconds and tells you exactly whether it needs changing. You stop paying for services on a schedule and start paying only when the filter actually needs it. Hack number 8, the terminal fix. Your car is slow to start, your battery warning light is flickering, and the mechanic tells you your battery is failing and needs replacement for $150 to $300. But before you hand over your wallet, here's what to check first. Pop your hood and look at your battery terminals. If you see white or bluish powdery buildup around the connections, that corrosion is interrupting the electrical flow and mimicking a dead battery. Spray a small amount of WD-40 directly onto the corroded terminals and let it sit for a minute. The formula penetrates and loosens the corrosion. Scrub with an old toothbrush, wipe clean with a cloth, and reconnect your terminals. WD-40 costs $5 and takes 5 minutes. Your car starts strong again, and you didn't replace a battery that was never actually bad. What they don't tell you is that battery terminal corrosion is one of the most common causes of starting issues and electrical problems in older vehicles. It looks alarming, but it's a surface problem, not a battery failure. And here's the kicker. After cleaning, apply a thin coat of petroleum jelly or dielectric grease to the terminals to prevent future corrosion buildup. Combine that with WD-40 cleaning twice a year, and your battery connections stay clean indefinitely. Shops make consistent profit replacing batteries that just needed a 5-minute terminal cleaning. Now you know what they look for before they ever tell you. Hack number 7, the clear view mix. Your windshield has a stubborn film across it. Water spots, oily streaks, and road grime that commercial glass cleaners barely touch. The mechanic recommends professional glass treatment for $40 to $100. But here's the secret formula. Mix equal parts distilled water and rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle. Spray it across your windshield and wipe with a clean microfiber cloth. The alcohol cuts through the oily film, dissolves water spots, and evaporates completely clean without leaving streaks or residue. Your windshield comes out crystal clear. Rubbing alcohol costs $2 and distilled water is under $1. You just made a professional-grade glass cleaner for $3 that outperforms most commercial products you'd pay $8 to $15 for. What they don't tell you is that most windshield film comes from off-gassing of interior plastics, combined with road contamination. Regular glass cleaners smear this film around rather than dissolving it. Alcohol actually breaks it down. And here's the kicker. This same mixture works on your interior glass too, where that hazy film builds up on the inside of your windshield. $2 of alcohol fixes the problem completely. Detailers charge for this as part of interior cleaning packages. Your spray bottle handles it in 2 minutes. Hack number 6, the rim rescue. Your rims have dark spots, oxidation, and tarnish that brake dust has baked onto the surface over time. The wheel specialist recommends professional refinishing or a deep chemical cleaning for $50 to $150 per wheel. But here's the hack. Squeeze ketchup directly onto the affected areas of your rims and spread it around with a cloth. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. The acetic acid in ketchup reacts with the oxidation and tarnish and breaks it down at the surface level. Scrub with a brush and rinse thoroughly with water. The dark spots and buildup lift away cleanly. A bottle of ketchup costs $2 and can clean all 4 rims multiple times. Your wheels look dramatically cleaner without a single specialized product. What they don't tell you is that rim oxidation and brake dust bonding are acid-soluble problems. Expensive wheel cleaners work because of their acid content, which you're replicating for $2 with something already in your fridge. And here's the kicker. After rinsing your rims clean, apply a coat of car wax to the wheel surfaces. The wax creates a barrier that prevents brake dust from bonding as aggressively in the future. Wheel specialists want recurring cleaning appointments. Ketchup and a coat of wax breaks that cycle entirely. Hack number 5, the reset button. Your car has been throwing up dashboard warning lights. The check engine light is on, your systems feel sluggish, and the dealer wants $100 to $200 just to run diagnostics and reset your modules. But here's what they don't want you knowing. Disconnect your negative battery terminal, the black cable, using a wrench. Leave it disconnected for 15 full minutes. This completely drains the stored charge from your car's electrical system and forces every module and sensor to reset to factory defaults when you reconnect. Reconnect the terminal, start your car, and let it idle for a few minutes while the systems recalibrate. This costs you nothing but 15 minutes of your time. Many check engine lights, glitchy systems, and sensor errors clear completely and never return. What they don't tell you is that modern cars run on dozens of electronic control modules that accumulate errors and glitches over time, the same way a computer does. A full power reset clears that memory and lets the systems start fresh. And here's the kicker. This reset also improves throttle response and transmission shift patterns on many vehicles, because those modules relearn your driving style from scratch. Dealerships would rather charge you for diagnostics than hand you a wrench and tell you to try this first. Now you know. Hack number 4, the belt fixer. Your seatbelt drags and won't retract properly. It feels sticky and sluggish every time you pull it across. The dealership says the retractor is failing and quotes $150 to $300 to replace the full seatbelt assembly. But here's the simple fix. Spray silicone lubricant onto a cloth and wipe it down the entire length of your seatbelt webbing from top to bottom. Pull the belt all the way out and spray a small amount of silicone directly into the retractor housing where the webbing feeds in. Work the belt in and out several times to distribute the lubricant through the mechanism. Your seatbelt will glide freely and retract instantly. A can of silicone spray costs $6 and treats every seatbelt in your car multiple times. Your belts work like new, and you avoided a parts replacement that was never necessary. What they don't tell you is that seatbelt webbing absorbs dirt and loses its ability to slide smoothly through the retractor housing over years of use. The mechanical retractor is almost always completely fine. Friction is the problem, not a broken part. And here's the kicker. Dealerships frame seatbelt issues as safety emergencies to justify high repair quotes without pushback. They use your concern against you. A $6 can of silicone solves the problem in 3 minutes and removes their leverage entirely. Hack number 3, the silent door. Your car doors are making a squeaking or squealing noise every time you open or close them. The rubber seals are sticking to the door frame and dragging. The mechanic recommends seal replacement for $80 to $200, claiming the rubber is deteriorating. But here's the truth. Sprinkle a small amount of baby powder along the entire length of your door rubber seals, top, bottom, and sides. Work it into the surface with a cloth. The powder coats the rubber and eliminates the friction and tackiness that causes sticking and squeaking. Open and close your door a few times to work it in evenly. A bottle of baby powder costs $3 and treats every door seal on your car dozens of times. Your doors open and close silently and smoothly, and you didn't replace a single thing. What they don't tell you is that rubber door seals become sticky and noisy when the surface dries out and loses its flexibility. The seal isn't damaged. It just needs lubrication, and baby powder is one of the best materials for rubber-on-rubber friction. And here's the kicker. This same baby powder treatment works on your trunk seal and sunroof seal, anywhere rubber contacts another surface and creates drag or noise. Mechanics recommend replacement because it generates a repair ticket. Baby powder fixes the real problem, which was never a damaged part to begin with. Hack number 2, the coin check. You park your car in a public lot and walk away not knowing that car thieves have a specific technique targeting your door handle area. They wedge a coin or small object into the door handle cavity before you lock up. When you press your key fob lock button, the jammed mechanism prevents the door from registering as fully closed and your car stays unlocked. Here's how to protect yourself. Every time you lock your car, physically check your door handles by running your finger inside the cavity to make sure nothing has been wedged in. After pressing lock, pull each door handle once to confirm it's actually secured. Make sure there is no coin wedge inside the door, and verify none of the interior lights are still on. This costs nothing and takes 10 extra seconds. Your car stays genuinely locked, and you've closed one of the most common theft vulnerabilities that auto security companies never publicly disclose. What they don't tell you is that this technique is well documented among car theft communities and has been used in parking lots and shopping centers across the country. Law enforcement knows about it, but public awareness remains low because it doesn't benefit the auto security industry to advertise a threat with a free solution. And here's the kicker. After locking, make it a habit to listen for the full double beep confirmation your car makes when every door has registered as locked. A single beep on many vehicles means one door didn't register. Security companies want to sell you $300 systems. A 10-second habit does what those systems can't. Hack number 1, the glow handle. You're in a situation no one wants to imagine. Your trunk has been shut with you inside. You're in complete darkness trying to locate the emergency trunk release handle. Every second counts and you can't find it. The dealership wants $50 to $150 to install aftermarket lighting or LED kits in your trunk. But here's what costs almost nothing. Buy a small bottle of glow in the dark paint from any craft store for $3 to $5. Open your trunk and locate your emergency release handle, the pull tab mounted to the trunk latch. Apply 2 to 3 coats of glow in the dark paint directly to the handle and the surrounding area. Let it cure fully. Every time your trunk is exposed to light, that handle charges up and glows brightly in total darkness. Your emergency handle is now instantly visible in any dark situation. You spent $4 and potentially made your car significantly safer for anyone inside it. What they don't tell you is that factory emergency trunk handles are deliberately small and often poorly marked. Regulations require them to exist, but don't require them to be easy to find under stress in total darkness. It's a legal minimum, not a safety priority. And here's the kicker. This hack is especially important for families with children, as kids can accidentally lock themselves in trunks during play. A glowing handle that a child can immediately spot and pull could be the difference in an emergency. This is the one hack on this list that isn't about saving money. It's about being prepared when it matters most. How many of these did you already know? Drop a comment and tell me which one shocked you the most. If this video just saved you hundreds in mechanic and detailing fees, hit that subscribe button for more money-saving car content that exposes the industry secrets they don't want you knowing about. Your bank account will thank you. Hit that like button too, we appreciate it. Now, mechanics are hiding even more expensive secrets from you that could save you serious cash. Click this next video. You'll wish you'd known these years ago.